Oh no!
No!
Ring! No face. I want that title on my goddamn shoulder.
Hi guys, and welcome to the start of the Schmoedown Ultimate Tournament, the Teams Tournament. Wow, that did not go well, but whatever. I am your host today, Case Fernandez, joined by just Chris Dolman. Nico is not here. This might be a recurring theme in the next couple of weeks where either myself or Nico aren't on, because there are going to be 3 matches a week. And yeah, we have work lives and school. And as Nico has said several times, he's graduating. So apologies for not having that many people on, but we're still going to react to as many matches as we possibly can with as many people as we possibly have. Chris, today it starts off with the Odd Couple versus Only Stupid Answers. How much of a blowout will this be?
Look, there's about a 99.999995% chance that Odd Couple's going to win this thing. Now, I will give Only Stupid Answers all the credit in the world if they can take this to round 3 and make them answer a question. But given that this is Sam and DJ, nothing but
Not
love,
Robert.
guys, but it's Snyder and Andreyko we're talking about here.
These guys were the team champions at a certain point.
They were.
And I think that losing that belt only made them more hungry to regain it again.
Mm-hmm.
So, Snyder was in a title match this year, his first ever title match, and Draco has been, he
also was in a title match.
Yeah, he was in a title match in singles as well. So both these competitors have been in title matches before, both teams and singles. Of course, Snyder is one of the most successful people in teams ever. So, look, no discredit to Only Stupid Answers. I think they're a good team, good enough for, other matches. But if you're going up against a former team champion, yeah, sorry. So I expect a TKO probably. I'll give him the credit of not getting a KO. But yeah, that's about all I can say. So let's just start this match in 3, 2, 1, play. Blue. Ooh, nice graphic.
Respect. Looks good. Looks very good.
To be fair, when don't the graphics look good?
Yeah.
Hey, Clark.
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, and welcome to the teams. The teams tournament has begun today, and what a privilege it is for me today. I am sitting at the table with the legendary former 2-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown team champion of the world, Classy Clark Wolf, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you guys so much for having me. Christian, thank you for having me back on the desk.
Yeah, it's been a while since you and I have called a match.
Yes.
I'm glad to be doing that, and what a match for you to be calling, because you are very familiar with one of the teams here playing today in the form of the Odd Couple, the former team champions who took the victory against you and your partner Rachel Cushing. What can you tell me about the Odd Couple going into this match?
The biggest thing about the Odd Couple is that they are an odd couple personality-wise, but they are they complement each other so well on their knowledge base.
Oh,
obviously,
I just
Jeff,
realized
for
something.
his career,
How
for his
much
work,
is
sees
Roxy
new
gonna
releases
be
all
up
the
her
time.
own
Mark
ass
has
in this
such
match?
a wealth of
very.
knowledge going decades
Shit.
back. So they complement each other really,
It's gonna be
really well,
annoying.
and that,
A little bit.
and also they don't get
Look,
easily
Roxy,
rattled.
we love
And
you.
that, I think,
We
is
love
one
you,
of their
but you're
biggest
not
strengths.
manager of the
I
year
think
by
one of
any
the
shot.
reasons for that, and they have said as
There are
much,
like
because
2
of
or
their
3
many
people who
runs,
have more right to
Roxy
say
has been
that.
able to do last year in the tournament, this year in their championship matches, to level them.
If Snyder
Yet
would have won the
Mark Andreyko
belt,
has said
and
it
if
that
Odd
Roxy
Couple would
just
win the
brings
belt back at the
something
end
Then
of
they-
the year,
then she would have a
you've
shot.
got an
Just
argument,
has
but
made them a better team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
can they
no.
do that
Zero
here with
belts.
Only Stupid Answers with
Yeah.
DJ and Sam?
No belts.
DJ and Sam were supposed to play against the family, but there was a mix-up. There was some stuff that happened with Burnett, but now here they are, and they're ready to play. All right,
Mix-up
ladies
that
and gentlemen,
happened
so
with
let's
Burnett.
get started here.
He
Let's see how
rigged it,
these two
and you
teams
know it.
came to
of
be.
course. And he did it deliberately.
Odd Couple fought a hell of a battle. What a fight.
Okay.
We would not be here without Roxy.
Don't die on the hill because we got to keep playing. We've got more to do.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna,
I suppose I should break out my new blue marker for teams matches, shouldn't I?
Because, I think the third one would really have some fireworks.
Well, with the team tournament coming
Yeah,
up,
I have a black
I'm thinking
marker
we can
as
make that
well.
happen for you guys.
The thing, every time like I buy a set of colored ones with green and red and blue, they deplete because it's usually a shitty set.
Couple back, baby, and everybody knows that this is our tournament. Everybody is looking at us as the number one, and they should be scared about it. All we have to do is win 4 matches in a row. 4 matches. That's all that's between us and getting those belts.
Hats off to you. You played very well today. However, this doesn't actually count against the real Only Stupid Answers. No offense again.
Oh, the boys are back. The boys are back.
Yeah, baby.
Is it though?
So last time I was here, it was like a last-minute thing. Sam
I
wasn't
can
even
see him
able to
getting to the
join me,
finals.
So it's good to be back together.
I feel in the air.
They could get far.
It's gonna happen. I think we're gonna do
For sure get into the
pretty
semis.
impressive.
We're going up against ex-champs.
Yeah, I need to check
I'm
whether I
on
have
the
them
warpath
correct
to
here.
get that belt back. I don't like how the last tournament ended with Andreyko and I, where we lost to those Harris brothers.
He grew a
Fair
mustache.
and square, that's true.
It's just very disappointing and frustrating. Only stupid answers.
At least I don't
Well,
remember
that's
him
what they
having a
give
mustache.
today.
Only stupid answers right
same.
now. Goofballs, but they know their stuff.
Only wins. I'm really excited. I'm happy to be back, and y'all better be ready. Uh-oh, you're not.
I think we've achieved a level of comfort with each other and friendship, as well as being competitors. So I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling.
Yeah,
more
I
confident
have
than I
them
think I've ever
going
felt.
to the semifinals. However, in the next match, they will probably already have a big fight on their hands
I want
against
to teach these guys a
Shazam.
lesson because they shouldn't even be in the tournament. They're taking a spot from like a better competitor, I imagine.
We might be odd, but
I know
they're
that's
stupid.
that's
We've been
big.
getting a lot of mean texts from Roxy in the lead up to this.
Yeah, we shoot a show with Rock.
The only reason that I picked these guys to win it is because bibs and teams tournaments just don't go together.
Unfortunately.
And it's not phasing us. We're coming 10 times stronger.
Singles champion or singles tournaments, he turned that around this year, but teams prove me wrong. Oh, how about that?
All right, so now as you see, the odd
Are you though?
Are you though?
Rock wants to get those belts back, and Only Stupid
I mean,
Answers,
look,
can
let's
they
be fair,
pull it
Case.
off
Would
here?
we do
Clark?
any
Can
better
this be one
than
of the
Only
biggest
Stupid
upsets
Answers?
right off the bat?
You never know.
You
Honestly,
would.
never
Yeah, we
know.
probably
I wouldn't.
It doesn't matter how
But-
much you've played this game. Everybody
Still?
has a
Look,
bad game every now
if
and
my
then.
average
And, you know,
is
especially in
any
the teams matches
indication,
in the teams league,
and
communication
considering
is
it's a
really,
first
really
round match,
important, and
I
agree.
think I would be able to
Roxy
get
has
about
really
5.
encouraged
You do get
and
perfect
reminded
rounds,
the odd
so
couple to
that
talk to each
amounts
other, to
to
work with each other,
13.
and when they do,
We'll see how it
they're
goes in
even
just a minute, of
stronger,
course, but
in addition to
I think
their
that would
wealth
be
of knowledge.
decent.
So it's going to be tough
And
for Only
then it,
Stupid
of course,
Answers
depends on round 2 and
to,
3, but I
to
still
defeat
think we
them, but
lose in the end.
anything is possible.
It's very true. They are the number 1 seed here, the odd couple being the former champions. So look at the tail of the tape here. Only Stupid
Actually,
Answers,
I just
comic
realized
book
you and I
movies.
against Only
They
Stupid
have
Answers might actually be a good match.
movies and showing up some.
Okay, that is one thing that they have
And
over
then
the
you
Odd
have
Couple
Odd
comic book
Couple.
movies.
They have right off the
Hello.
bat
And Draco.
and guaranteed have.
And Draco is very
and
particular about his comic
Is
book
that- is that
movies
a
because there are
strength?
a couple that he
Strength
knows like the
freaking
back of his hand, but a couple that he
All right,
just
I'll deal
doesn't
with
know.
it. All right,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, Clark, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time
For
for
the
the
movie
trivia
Schmoedown!
I almost wanted to say Face Off. I don't know why.
Introducing first, with a record of 1 win, 2 defeats,
Dude.
DJ and Sam. Only
This is not a good movie.
Yes,
No, it's not.
Answer. You gotta love these guys.
I do. I do love them.
They always come in and they never seem stressed out. They're always having a good
By the way, they're way too
It's always great to have
toned down for this
That's
theme.
how you wanna roll into a match like this.
Yes, it is. And it's nice to see them reunited after.
Like, why didn't you come out like dressed like fighters or something?
And their opponents.
Oh,
Let's
I forgot that this was their intro thing.
Manager Roxy Stryer with a record of 5 wins, 2 defeats, and 2 knockouts. They are the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champions of the World, Mark, the Android, and Draco, the Insnider, Jeff Snyder, the The Odd Couple. And they're the former champs. There's Andrega. And look at Beach Bum.
No wigs.
Beach Bum.
Just smiles.
Oh, the smiles are there,
Just
though.
smiles.
Beach Bum, I did love that movie.
It's amazing how
You did.
strange they were all put together, but how well they work together.
Yes.
All right, so the teams are sitting down, and there's Jeff Snyder coming off his big match there in New York. And we are sitting down. The contestants have sat, and here are the rules for round number 1.
Screw it. Round
The
1, I'll
teams
get a perfect
will
round, I'm
have
sure.
8 questions in this round, all worth 1.
Let's this be the one where you missed 1 or 2.
Teammate during this round. They have
I'll miss all of them.
rules where you can repeat the question and 1
That's not gonna happen.
challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, those
Yeah,
are
in round 1, I
of
usually
this
average about
round.
4,
We
which
start
is
with the
just
former
a half
champions
of the
and then
questions, and
we'll
that's
see the outcome. Are
okay.
you ready?
Yes, sir.
And
It's like my
only
credit
answers.
score. It's not great, it's not terrible.
Then let's get ready
Batting 500?
to Schmoedown.
Kind of.
It's a little higher than that,
All
but
right,
yeah.
15 seconds. 15 seconds to answer each question also. All right, here we go, guys. First question is in animated. Who sings the iconic song You've Got a Friend in Me in the original Toy Story?
Short people, pretty lady,
Right. These tournaments are
gonna take a bite of the apple.
3, 2, 1.
Randy
Mark.
Newman.
Randy Newman.
Yes, and DJ.
That old guy.
No. And Jeff.
Randy Newman.
Yes, and Sam.
Randy Newman.
Got it.
There we
okay,
go.
so 2-1. He was a little younger when they made it. So that's why I was wrong.
Still old though.
Yeah.
All right, question number 2 in the category of action adventure. Martin Campbell directed Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones in what 1998 swashbuckling adventure?
I love this movie. It's so good.
You should fully see it. I've
I
only
enjoy
seen
a nice
parts of it.
swashbuckle.
Yeah, I don't even
You
know
should.
what it is. Sometimes it's like, what is a swashbuckle? I should bring it back into terms.
Ooh,
5,
I'm not sure on the second word suddenly.
3, 2.
The Mask
One,
of Zorro.
DJ.
Mask of Zorro. Yes.
Correct.
Good job.
Snyder.
Mask of Zorro?
That's correct. Sam.
I was suddenly thinking, wait, there's also Legend of Zorro, right?
The Legend of Zorro was the second one.
Mask of
The
Zorro.
sequel.
Mask of Zorro. So,
Sequel.
See?
Count it, Frankie J. Add it to my tally.
all right, Mask of Zorro. So only Jeff Snyder got that correct. Odd Couple still up 3-1. Next question.
Thought at least.
Dramas.
For your mama.
Dramas. Who wrote and directed 2018's Molly's Game?
Like, this guy can write, but he can't direct.
I didn't see
Nope.
Oh, I think you'd like it.
I think I might too. I like a Jessica Chastain.
I love that, Jessica.
The movie was so boring.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff Snyder.
Aaron Sorkin.
Boy, Aaron Sorkin.
Yes, Sam. Mark Andreyko.
Aaron Sorkin.
Yes.
Nice.
DJ.
Aaron Sorkin.
Got
Hey.
it. Okay, so
All right, they're keeping
but
up.
only
They're
Steve
trying
is
to keep
keeping
up.
themselves in.
Yeah.
Only down by 3 right now.
Keeping themselves on the board.
As long as they keep
All
scoring
right,
points,
in
it's
the
a good thing.
category of famous actors and actresses, my girl Sandra Bullock was in 3 films in 2009. Name one of them.
You convinced the question writers to put a Sandra Bullock.
Think of the one she won the Oscar for.
You don't know.
I don't.
Or think of the one she won the Razzie for.
Listen. Actually, I'm not playing anymore, so they
Fine.
can take all the Sandy B questions.
5,
This is like the one category that I just
2,
don't
1.
know.
Blindside, All About Steve, The Proposal.
No.
Okay.
Mark.
The Blind Side?
Blindside is
Yes.
correct. DJ.
I couldn't remember the name of that one.
And Jeff.
I also put the blind side.
All right.
correct, okay.
Would have accepted The Proposal or
Yes!
All About Steve.
All right, here's question.
You don't get any bonus points for that.
Question 5.
Damn.
What 1954 Disney film features Captain Nemo
Oh,
in his ship, the Nautilus? Yeah, I've never seen this movie.
We had it growing up, and I think I watched it as a kid, but it didn't stay on the radar.
I genuinely love this movie.
4, 3,
Oh.
Douglas is so good in it.
2, 1. Mark Andrew.
20,000
20,000
Leagues Under the Sea.
Under the Sea.
Yes, sir. And
Nice. Good job,
20,000 Leagues Under
Case.
the Sea.
Yep, Jeff.
I
20,000
initially
leagues
wrote
under
down
the sea.
10, and I was like, wait, no, it's 20.
Heartbreaker.
Wait, what did he say?
Heartbreaker.
Oh, man, close.
Oh, I
boy.
think he
No
said
cigar.
20,000
Yes.
mi- 20,000
You're always
yards or
lying about
something.
size.
Well, initially,
All
I
right,
was going to
your
write
sixth
down
question in
10,000.
the category of comedies.
So that would have also been
It's been
a
a thing now, I guess.
Rough.
All right. What famous comedian both starred in and directed 2014's Top 5?
I love this movie. Get the octopus.
I want to see that.
Yeah, me too.
I just
anything he does.
for the execs watching.
5, 4.
I don't know comedians.
3.
Oh shit! No. Repeat. It's Kevin
Is it
Hart.
called Top 5?
No, Jeff Snyder.
Chris Rock.
Yes.
I was
Okay.
Chris Rock. Fuck! I wrote
Chris
that down the
Rock.
first time.
Chris Rock.
Yep.
All right.
So
All right.
everyone else has seen it. 11-4.
Told you
Couple
you'd
up by
miss.
7 here.
Yeah.
As we get to our
Looks like I got
next
in my own
question.
head.
This is number 7. Horror/thriller. Who plays Robert Thorne, the surrogate father of Damien, in Richard Donner's 1978 film The Omen?
76.
76. Nice try.
Perfect round.
Uh-oh. That face does not inspire.
See, it's horror thriller. It's the one category. It's not just the one
Yeah,
category.
but Snyder and Draco
One.
got it.
Hands down, please, and we start
Yeah.
with Jeff
Gregory
Snyder.
Peck.
Gregory Peck?
Yes.
There it is.
And Sam.
The devil.
No. And Draco. Mark.
Gregory Peck.
Yes. And
Gregory Peck.
All right.
Hey.
13-5.
Wow.
13-5. So now Jeff Snyder's aiming for that perfect round.
Okay. Question number
Doing
8
better
in the
than
category of
them
movie
combined.
release dates. What
Yep.
year saw the release of Warrior and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy?
A good year for film, but not great.
What are you doing? Question.
Could have been better.
Hell of a year
Yeah.
this year, Jeff Snyder. It really is.
I cannot argue.
Could have been better in the blockbuster department.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
2011.
2008.
Incorrect. And Draco.
2011.
Correct. And
One off. It said 2012.
Jeff Snyder.
Okay.
Did it! Perfect round, baby!
Is that the first one?
First perfect
Wow. Perfect round.
Congratulations.
Yeah. But did he jinx himself?
Yeah, I
Because
performed
Kenny
this well
hit
as
that
only
bonus?
stupid
Right,
answers.
you got a bonus question.
Jeff Snyder and Jeff Snyder only. This is the bonus
5.
question. You do not have to write it down. You just have to answer it. Here you go. Jeff, which SNL alum plays the annoying brother-in-law of John Candy in the comedy The Great Outdoors? You don't have to write it down.
Dan Aykroyd?
The annoying brother-in-law.
Dan Aykroyd.
That's correct.
Wow.
Jeff Snyder.
Snyder came to play.
He did it. 16-5.
Yeah, we would have had 12.
16-5 as we
I'm
get
not
into
mad at
round
that.
number
I said 13,
2.
so I was
Round
one
number
off.
2 works like this. The Wheel of Death, which I don't know if it's your friend.
And if I had
think
just,
became your
committed to
friend over the
Chris
last
Rock,
couple
it'd be
years
14.
here, Clark.
We're good.
Yeah.
Started off rough, but
Shoulda, coulda, woulda,
the
right?
wheel comes out.
Actually,
and the teams
15,
will
considering
spin.
you need a bonus
If it lands
question.
on a category that they don't like, they can spin again.
No,
unless, of
14,
course, it
'cause,
lands on the dreaded opponent's
I got
choice,
7.
they have to choose.
That would've
There are
gotten-
6 questions in this
And we-
round.
Yeah,
You
if
said
you had got
points
that
apiece,
one,
unless
if you
you
had
got
got that
multiple
one
choice,
question,
that goes
Chris
down.
Rock correct, that would have
All
been
their teams
8.
have the
Perfect
chance to
round.
choose
You
the
need a
best
bonus
answer.
question.
15 seconds.
9.
And then you said you got
thank
5,
with
right?
your teammates. All right, so we're
Yeah,
going to go with
14.
the former
Yeah,
champions.
so 14.
We're in the lead here, 16-5.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Oh, good.
Right now, so we're going to
Math.
go first.
It's a
Go
thing.
first, okay.
Okay.
They wanna
See,
really-
now's the time to go
they wanna
first. So,
decimate their opponent.
Bold move. Bold move.
Yeah, go
Wait a
first and
minute.
get off that gun.
holy shit,
There's a spin
Jace.
on the dump truck that we like.
What?
to
If they
call
get
it.
perfect round
This wheel
2,
is
Oh,
loud.
look at this. This is okay.
only stupid answers won't even have a shot to answer.
Go with Charlize
Wow.
Theron. All right.
Okay.
Let's see.
The
Then
point
they get
differential will be too high.
Two boys on Charlize
Yes.
Theron. Where is she? Get over here.
Oh my god.
That has never happened.
Charlize Theron.
It's happened once in the
Here's your
fan
first
leagues.
question out of 6. In which
Yeah, I
film
remember that
did
one.
Charlize Theron co-star with Matt Damon?
Matt Damon.
The Legend of Bagger Vance.
That is correct. That is correct. Okay. The Legend of Bagger Vance is correct. All right. Question number 2. Which Woody Allen film starred Charlize Theron, Dan Aykroyd, and Helen Hunt? Five.
No. The Curse of the Jade Scorpion.
Correct for 2
Wow.
points. All right.
Uh-oh.
Question 3. What is the title to the second?
The Huntsman Winter's War,
That's when Winter's War, yeah.
and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
The Huntsman Winter's War.
That is correct.
All right, this is shaping up to be a really good round for the Odd Couple.
They're moving here. Okay, here's your fourth question, Bill. What Academy Award winner wrote the screenplay for the 2011 dramedy Young Adult?
Diablo
Cody, yeah.
2 more points.
That's right.
They're really kicking butt.
2 more, and it's done.
All right, here we go. Question 5. Who played Charlize Theron's co-lead, Professor O'Hara, in Mighty Joe Young? Mighty Joe Young call. Wow.
Bill Paxton.
Wow.
Oh, wow. All
Very
right.
impressive.
Odd Couple
This
needs
one.
to play.
This is
And
your
that's
last
it.
question here, guys. Where do Eileen Wuornos and Selby Wall meet for their date where they kiss for the first time in the film Monster?
Roller skating rink.
Yep.
And your winners by way of knockout, ladies and gentlemen, Mark, the Android and Draco, Jeff the Insider Snyder,
Oh my
the
God.
Odd Couple. We've never had that happen
I
before.
hope the Odd Couple's at least getting lunch for coming in today.
That's never happened.
No
before.
disrespect, but I want them to get something for their time. That was.
But they didn't even have a chance to answer any. That's never happened before. In the second round. That's not their. It's not. I mean, the Odd Couple just played really well. Only stupid answers. We see they're walking off the set, and you got.
What else is there?
You and I have seen a lot in this game.
Yes.
We've never seen that.
No.
I mean, look, in all seriousness, I have said for a really long time, round 1 in a 3-round match is where you do it.
You're right.
You know, and round 1 really, really matters. And, sometimes you can get away with it if you have, if both teams or both players kind of have an okay round 1.
Right.
But when you have Jeff Snyder batting 1,000 in round 1 and then getting that bonus on top of that.
And then Draco had like 7 points.
I was
too,
just
right?
about to say, and then Draco, no slouch. I mean, you do kind of have to, you can't let the gap get that far in round 1.
You're right, and that's also why they have a number 1 seed here, and there's always a chance for an upset. But the Odd Couple just made a statement. They want their belts back. They want to play. They want to get the championships back. And you look at what a statement to make right off the bat, because if I'm any team right now, and I'm looking at that performance by the former champion, I'm just going, okay, this is going to be tough.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to now throw it to Emma Fife, who is with the former champions, and Roxy Stryer here, talking about their first victory in the tournament and what it means to them here going forward. Take it away, Emma.
First victory in the tournament, and a lot of firsts here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. The first perfect round for you, Jeff Snyder?
Not just a perfect round, a perfect game. A perfect game.
Perfect game for Jeff Snyder. And also, I think the first time that the opposing team has not had to answer any questions in round 2. Anyway, I mean, very impressive game on both of your parts today. You've got to be feeling pretty good making such a strong showing right here at the beginning of the team's tournament.
It's been a while since we played, so you never know with rust. And as we've seen in this game, if you've been watching it, it could go either way. You never underestimate any team you're playing against. You always play like you're playing the best team possible. And it's just fate and experience and strategy. So they were great competitors, So, I'm sure
they were not, though, but
they'll be
okay.
doing the same thing to other people.
Absolutely.
Only stupid answers. They ran into a freight train today. We were coming off a loss. We were hungry. The Patriots, like the real Patriots, they don't lose 2 games in a row. And I don't think the Odd Couple plans to do that ever either.
I don't know about comparing the Odd Couple to the Patriots, how Mark and Draco particularly feels about that. It's just shrugs all around. So going forward then, obviously you're moving on into the next round of the team's tournament. And, what's the plan going forward here, Roxy?
I think the plan is to continue to play exactly like we did today, where there was 1 question missed between the 2 of them, 1 point, 1 question the whole game. There's no way that even if we're playing like that against a team of the caliber of, say, the Shire Wolves, there's just no way that anybody who's actually in this tournament is going to be able to beat us.
But I got to say, I'm having so much fun with this group of people that even if we lose, as long as we don't lose by a big number, we fight competitively. I love these guys. It's like when you managed us with the Fife Club. They're family, and we're playing really well, and I think we've transcended the nervousness. Now we listen, and that's all because of Roxy. I can't say it enough. I'll say it every time. Roxy has been instrumental in our success. Our success is equally hers.
I have to say, it was very evident watching the match that the communication, I really feel even since the last time you guys won the belt, it's kind of, kicked up to the next level.
Manager of the year, right here.
So coming up next, you're going to be taking on the winner of Shazam versus the movie guys. How are you feeling about the possibility of taking on one of those two teams?
Well, Paul Preston is showing himself to be a very, very dangerous guy. But nothing would make me happier than smacking down.
No chance in hell.
I'm sorry. We've got a grudge match going on. I love the guy, but beating him just to see the look on his face.
100% Shazam.
That's a heel turn. Sorry, guys.
This has been a Schmoedown rivalry since like 2016.
Yeah, my very first competitor. Yeah.
So honestly, I obviously understand why you would want to take on William Bibbiani.
But that being said, both of those teams are super tough. Super tough. The kid is great. I mean, all four of those players are. It's going to be a tough match.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to be slacking whatever happens next. And what about you, Snyder?
I definitely want a shot at Shazam because I need revenge against Bibbiani for teaching me a lesson on this very set. As for the kid, I'm impressed, but I think we're going to blow him away.
Well, there you have it. Everyone's gunning for you, Bibbs. That's all I have to say about that.
All right, so look, they're excited. They're pumped up. They're ready to go.
Momentum. Cannot underestimate momentum, and these guys have it. I mean, they have been hungry for the last couple of months, and I think when they won the belt in the first place, it gave them the taste, and they are coming for it.
And you mentioned that too because you've played some great teams, some great competitors in your career here in the Schmoedown, and those are the guys that they were the first ones to beat you guys. And looking across from them, do you see that same fire that you saw that night?
I do. I really do. And I think that, they know and they believe that they are incredible competitors in this game. And so they want their accolades to reflect that. And I completely understand feeling that way. Yeah. So I think they are going to be charging full steam ahead, and anybody who's in their way better be ready to play.
Agreed. All right. So now let's talk to Emma, who's with DJ and Sam. Only Stupid Answers coming off of this historic loss.
Truly, Schmoedown history in the making right here today with DJ and Sam. Only Stupid Answers. Now, DJ, I gotta ask you. The last time you played in the Schmoedown, Sam was not here. You still struggled a little, but things might have gone a little better for you.
Listen, if you can't be the best winner, you can be the best loser, right? Sometimes you're not Casablanca, but you could be the room, and people still remember and still talk about you. You know what I mean? It's all about outlook.
Listen, it's all about your perspective. Now,
and I think it's safe to say we don't know what we would have done in the second round. You don't know what we were capable of if we got to that second round. You know what I mean?
For more.
I mean, you technically got to the second round because everybody just gets to play in the second. I guess if you'd scored no questions in round one, that's how to truly be the greatest loser. So next time something to aspire to.
Yeah. Something for other people to strive for now. It's records are records. I'll hold on to it.
I think I have an idea.
I mean, listen, I have the utmost confidence in your ability to be the greatest losers that the Schmoedown has ever seen. Yeah, I also really think, you guys are doing yourselves a favor, by virtue of your team name, which I know is also, your podcast and your
this
brand.
This is still not the
answers.
lowest
you're
score
setting a bar
on
for
a
yourselves
team
that's,
ever.
Pretty achievable, I think.
The rebrand might be a good idea.
That was Sam Levine's first team.
Double Jeopardy.
Well, obviously, things
they got
did
3
not
points.
quite go your way, or maybe they did. Maybe this was the plan all along in the Schmoedown today. So you will not be moving on to the next round of the teams tournament. But Sam, it's been a while since we've seen you here on the Schmoedown stage.
It's been a minute, but I'm glad I was able to make an impression. It's good to be back though, and then to leave very soon after.
Well, you guys have a great attitude about everything. That sometimes that's the way things go. You get some round one questions that aren't necessarily in your wheelhouse, and then your opponents end up with a category that they're particularly strong in, and they just run away with the game, quite literally, as we saw today.
Yeah, it was. They were impressive. It's something to strive for, but at the same time, I'm just happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you here, and we're sad to see you go because, unfortunately, you are going to be going and not coming back probably until next season or who knows when. But thanks for showing up today.
Thanks for having us.
And, And again, for really making your mark on Movie Trivia Schmoedown history here.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Back to you, Christian and Clark.
All right. So, I mean, how do you not love those guys? I mean, it was hysterical. And they took it on the chin, and then they'll be back next season.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Listen, this was the beginning of the tournament. We already know. I think the Odd Couple made a statement of the teams that really want those titles. They're going to be playing the hardest, and that's the type of team. If you are someone like Shazam, you got to come. I mean, Bibiani is a former champion.
Yes.
The kid is an up-and-coming player here. What can they do against someone like Paul Preston, who's making a statement? And then can either one of those teams pull it off against the Odd Couple?
Yeah, it remains to be seen. I mean, there's a lot of, at the end of the day, I think consistency is the thing that you're going after. The teams like the Odd Couple are achieving that kind of consistency as they get to know each other and as they get more comfortable up there. I think when you have these new formations and these new teams, it takes a minute to get used to each other.
Yeah.
So, it's not going to be easy, but whoever ends up with those belts at the end of this, they are going to they're going to deserve them.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that is the beginning of this tournament, and man, what a tournament in store we have. I mean, so many great teams, so much on the line here. And for you guys, if you're watching this match and all of the matches, make sure you throw a comment in there. Let's do a little challenge here. Let's try to get to 3,000 likes today and 700 comments. That's what I'm going to be doing, to challenge the audience here to see if you can do that today here on these matches. Get that out there. Let the word be known, and join the Patreon. That's right. You go to patreon.com. You can check out any of our live events that we do. You can check out at the schmoedownlive.com. The Schmoedown Spectacular is live this year, December 7th. Are you in the SoCal area? Well, get tickets. That's right. All the titles on the line. Big event. Clark Wolf will be there. Everybody will be there. It's going to be a big, big event. Come and check it out. Clark, always a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me, Christian.
And I got to tell you, very excited that bummed that you're not competing anymore, but very excited that it means more of this.
Yes.
More opportunities to see you around the behind the scenes and to kick some of these heels' asses if we need it.
I mean, that's what I'm here for.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Make sure you keep checking out this tournament, and we'll see you next time.
So, I'm going to tell you all a quick story about when this happened in the fan leagues. In the 2018 Full Metal Teams Tournament, which at the time was called the RadioPublic Trivia Teams Tournament, whatever, it's, same channel, same branding. A team consisting of Russell Howell and Chance Ellison, known as Notorious Chance.
You might know Chance Ellison from
You might know Chance Ellison, former Movie Trivia Schmoedown team champion. He played against Ryan Payne and Chris Woodburn in the Dark Knights. The final score of that match was 27-5. At the end of Notorious Chance's round 2. Dark Knights didn't even get a chance to spin their wheel.
Nope.
Because it was already over. They were mathematically completely eliminated, and I never thought I would see that ever again. Because what happened in that match was completely unprecedented. I had never, the thought of that hadn't even occurred to me. But, sure enough, it's now happened in the actual Movie Trivia Schmoedown. And you know what? Look, Sam, DJ, I have to give you guys all the props in the world for just taking it like men. Because that sucks. That really freaking sucks.
Look, it sucks to lose. It sucks even more to lose by TKO. It sucks even more to lose by KO. And it sucks probably the most if you can't even get to answer more questions than the first 8. They had 8 questions. That's all they had.
Yep.
Look, I was trying to be nice at the beginning of the video, but I think this shows one thing that I've been thinking about for a while. They might be entertaining online personalities, but when it comes to trivia skill, they've shown time and time again that they don't have it. And considering the level of knowledge that all the other teams, or at least so many other teams, are displaying, well, maybe have a breakup match between them and another team who's like 1-3, 1-4,
Real
who
rejects.
also see, because as much fun as they are in terms of personality, I don't know how else to say it, and I don't know how else to, like, I know that I'm looking like a complete jerk right now saying this, but I'm like, this is what I honestly think. Like, maybe have him manage stuff, maybe have him in a faction, maybe have him on the desk, because they do seem like entertaining. Because they got a laugh out of me during their post-match interview, so that's something. But yeah, just don't have him compete. That's what I feel, because especially if Robert Adams, who's never competed in the Schmoedown before, who's just a reactor, comes in and does better than your team usually does, that's also like weird. Yeah. And as we said, the Odd Couple are hungry. They want those belts back. They know they have felt those belts. They know how it feels. They know how much it means to them to have that. So they deserve it, I feel.
And to put a little of a spin on this match, let's focus not so much on just how unfortunately OSA completely shat the entire bed. Like, they just made an entire bed out of shit. Let's just focus on Odd Couple. They missed one question. They left technically speaking, 2 points on the table. They could have had a perfect game between both of them, and this would have been the most incredible freaking thing any of us had ever seen. That said, I get the feeling this is going to be like, I don't know if they are going to do that again. At least not to this level of perfection. Like, I feel like, because, okay, they proved, they're the number one seed for a reason against a team that's not so great.
Yeah.
But can they do it again against players who are proven players?
Well, that's where I think this is a one-off. This is a fluke. And look, they're a very good team. But as Snyder has said, this was his only perfect round ever. He has never had that. So that means that it's very unlikely to happen in the next matches. And then that means that he has at least 2 points less than he had this game. And Draco has been known to get perfect rounds, but what if he also, just like this match, doesn't have that? And what if they go up against a Shazam who does have 2 perfect rounds? Then you might be down by 4 points already after the first round, and then suddenly that is a whole different game. So this, of course, just speculating. We have no idea what will happen in their next match, and they might have a very good game again. But this just seemed like they have an absolutely perfect game. Their opponents completely shit the bed. So that's why it seems to be a lot more lopsided compared to what they usually do. Because usually they aren't even this good. This was probably their most perfect game they've ever had. And I might be wrong. They might get perfect rounds in the next match and play perfect, and
maybe even set the team record in the next match.
Yeah. It's possible, but it's just very unlikely to happen, because one slip up can so easily be made, and especially that, like, this was a round 1 match, so of course the questions are going to be a little bit easier. They're going to have a little bit easier of a time answering them, but as the tournament continues, it gets harder, and they might find themselves struggling. I mean, I remember last year they lost to the Harris brothers by quite a margin. They didn't do too well in that match. That might just happen in their next or the match after. So we'll just have to wait and see if this truly was as great as they are now, or just a fluke and one and done, and we'll probably not see it again. We'll have to wait and see. I think that's really all we have to say. So again, I'm sorry if I seem like a little bit of a jerk. But it's honestly just what I feel, and, I'm here to give my opinion on what we saw. So, with that said, guys, please still like the video. Don't dislike it for me. Leave a comment. That's the thing. If you want to leave a comment, then leave a comment on what you think I'm wrong with. But whatever. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And Chris, plug yourself.
You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Stardust, Letterboxd, and Discord at Skywalker Doman, where I do actually log my movies, unlike what someone here is trying to always say. You guys can stay tuned for the Who Cares Anime podcast, where this week we will have the former two-time singles Movie Schmoedown champion Mark Riley on to talk about the team's tournament, talk about writing, and talk about all things horror. It'll be a grand old time. I can't wait for you all to check it out. Yeah. Sorry, Case. Was the shade a little too much for you?
Hey, I'll play it up as a joke.
I know.
Anyway, guys, you can follow me at Dutch Movie Guy on Twitter, Case Cornelissen on Facebook and Letterboxd, where, well, he might log movies, but he doesn't do it that often, and I log more movies. So follow me on Letterboxd because I'm the more interesting one in that regard. Also, because apparently I have a lot of hot takes. So if you follow me, you might see some grades and reviews come by that you're like, "What are you smoking?" I might be Dutch, but I don't smoke weed. Anyway, with that said, I think I should just say until our next video, take care.
Yeah.